transverse processes, and origin and insertions. This muscle is rectus capitis posterior minor. From the atlas to the inferior nuchal line. Rectus capitis posterior major. From spinous processes again to the inferior nuchal line. Obliquus capitis inferior. Obliquus capitis inferior. If you prefer, looking here the names of the muscles. From spinous to transverse processes of the atlas. This is the level of the atlas. And superior oblique from transverse process to the inferior nuchal line. This triangle is called suboccipital triangle.
So this is the inferior
nuchal line.
And this
Superior nuchal line is a place of attachment of trapezius
This is the transverse
and
process.
fascia that covers trapezius is attached to superior nuchal line. Suboccipital triangle. Trigonum suboccipital. First, try to remember the names of the muscles. Look at the skin. Rectus capitis posterior, minor, major, inferior and superior oblique. Two oblique muscles and rectus capitis posterior major together surround space named suboccipital triangle. It contains deeply in this triangle is vertebral artery and suboccipital nerve. We can't distinguish the fibers of a suboccipital nerve. Suboccipital nerve is the dorsal rami of the first cervical spinal nerve. It innervates these four muscles. As a whole, iliocostalis, longissimus, spinalis, semispinalis, multifidus, rotodoris, plus splenius cervicis and capitis are innervated by dorsal rami. Once again, dorsal rami, revision of composition of spinal nerves and dorsal rami.
Ma'am, is it okay if let's just try them and see if they can get this triangle first, because they are all looking scared.
Scared?
So, no, I guess I just see it in their faces.
Do you mean on the cadaver?
No, here, just here.
Oh, here.
Okay, in one sentence, define this triangle. Suboccipital triangle. Just define it, one sentence.
In one sentence.
Oh, in that one sentence, I want to know the location
Okay.
and the borders.
Okay, so location would be.
No, I want this location to be in your sentence.
Oh, in my sentence. Okay. Transverse
Below
process of
occipital
atlas.
bone.
Sorry.
You see what I'm saying? Suboccipital. What does it mean to you?
Below occipital.
So let's say you can say a triangle below the occipital bone.
Okay.
It's triangular in
Below
shape.
the occipital bone are atlas and axis.
Yeah. Okay, then this angle is bordered by what? Tell me the borders of the angle.
Boundaries.
Boundaries of the angle.
Rectus
Medially.
capitis posterior major.
Laterally.
Obliquus capitis superior and obliquus capitis inferior.
Okay, tell me the content of this triangle.
Suboccipital
Contains arteria vertebralis.
vertebral artery,
Arteria vertebralis. Branch of. What do you remember about vertebral artery? Do you remember blood supply of the brain?
so
arteria vertebralis. Imagine here is six. Arteria vertebralis, branch of arteria subclavia. It enters transverse process of the C6 and goes into special canal, because we know that in cervical region, transverse processes contain openings, and they constitute transverse canal. Through this canal passes vertebral artery. Then this artery exits and lies over the atlas, then pierces posterior atlanto-occipital membrane. There is membrane here and enters the brain. Two vertebral arteries are united to form arteria basilaris. Finally, arteria basilaris divides into two arterii cerebri posterior. But we learned arteria vertebralis, arteria basilaris, arteria cerebri posterior. The other source of the blood supply of the arteries of the brain are branches of internal carotid artery. It sends cerebri anterioris and cerebri media. This is arteria cerebri posterior. Arteria, these are communicating
Is
branches.
this the circle of Willis?
Yes, circle of Willis. Arteria cerebri
Excuse me, ma.
media.
Professor?
Excuse me, ma. Exactly what you do now, you drew it in the previous class.
But
No, this is from last semester.
That's what I'm
last
saying,
semester-
from last semester, exactly. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
sure they know, but they try to accept, to react to information.
They're trying to process it. The processing time is.
Yes, they need the time for processing of information. You know the circle of Afarin.
So what
Very
else?
exotic name, Afarin. I can Afa. You
Yeah.
go Afa.
We call her Afo.
Afa.
So what else is in this triangle? What other thing is inside?
Vertebral artery and was it the suboccipital nerve?
Suboccipital nerve. The nature of this nerve.
Oh, it's a dorsal rami.
Dorsal rami of the first cervical spinal nerve.
So let's say, for example, now you pick an envelope with this question, suboccipital triangle. So you talk about the boundaries, you talk about the content, and then you probably just, talk about where this content from. That's 5.
But
That's
it is
the
not
focus.
enough to say vertebral artery and suboccipital nerve. They have to
To
know the
explain,
nature
yeah.
to explain
How the artery
the
came about.
origin, the role of this